This is working, right? Yeah. Wonderful. I haven't opened up this game in so long. We're back, boys. Alright, you. I want you to capture a specific game. Come on. How about auto? There we go. Boom! Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, the prison. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. Is it this? Oh yeah, definitely not Great Departed Soul. That's for sure. Unspeakable Story, that's what we're doing. Here we go! Hound of the Baskervilles! Is my game so Japanese? Yeah, it is.
ホームズの鋭い声が濃い霧の壁の向こうから聞こえてきた。私は霧のまとわりつく拳銃の撃鉄を起こして息を潜めて待った。永遠とも思える静寂。そしてその瞬間は突然訪れた。霧の中から見たこともない巨大な獣が私の目の前に踊り出た。
What's your name again? Baomong? I think it's Baomong. I forget.
それは確かに犬だった。しかし明らかに尋常ではなかった。
No mortal has ever seen this.
燃え上がり、猛牛ほどもある体躯に獰猛な青白い炎をまとっている。
Whoa.
血を這うような息遣いとうなり声。私はあまりの恐怖に震え上がった。
Whoa. Crazy.
見たまえワトソン。ホームズは魔獣を見据えて言い放った。こいつこそバスカビル家に代々語り継がれる伝説の魔剣だ。
Oh my god! The Hound of the Baskervilles! No way! Okay, here we go. Buckle up, people!
OMG.
Our first 2 months in London passed by in a flash. In that disconcerting courtroom experience we were first thrown in onto the day we arrived in the country, and then Soseki-san's terrible ordeal that have followed closely behind. We emerged victorious. Also defending Mr. Valiant. Yeah, not defending Cerise.
Yes.
Defending Cerise. And Mr. Valiant is alive. However, there then came an abrupt end to our opportunities to appear in court. Which was hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur, an unknown student of law from a faraway land. So life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by that fateful telegram. Yunosuke, your voice sounds a bit deeper. What happened? Oh, I'm on tea. Sorry.
He's on tea. Chance.
Bang, bang, bang!
Bang. Can't believe you're playing DGS. You know that game?
I know. That morning, I missed this place! I was woken by the unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he'd gone, Susato-san's behavior became very obviously strange. Naruhodo-sama, I can hear you speaking out loud. No you can't. Susato-san?
Yes? Is it time to leave for court already? Let me see. What case is it today?
I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I?
Oh, no. Of course not. How silly of me.
But I think Iris said she would make us breakfast this morning. Oh shit! What happened to music?
No.
Shall we go down to Mr. Sholm's suite?
The entire audio like English. Yes. Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food.
She does, doesn't she?
And once our bellies are full, we can leave for court in fighting fit form. What is it today?
God, this music's so loud. How do I change it?
Settings?
On or off? Wow. On or off? Okay. How would I just...
Just to change it in the actual computer.
Yeah, one sec.
This is Susako's theme now because you keep saying it.
Here we go again. Alright, you.
I
The
missed
telegram.
this layout, bro.
So, what was it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning. I mean,
Oh, a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about.
sorry, but you're not going to get away with that.
Well, I didn't think I would. Actually, don't give it a moment's thought. It's nothing. Nothing interesting. Boring, in fact. It was just a boring old telegram.
That's 3 times now that she's tried and failed to convince me it was nothing.
I promise I'll tell you about it at some point.
Alright, I understand. Hear me playing this for the first time. Like,
Wait, so what's
Yeah.
going on now? This is Blossom
This is-
Journey, right?
what is this called? No, Unspeakable Story.
So it's wait, what? Wait, so when's Suzako's case? Is that part 2?
That's the first case of the second game.
Oh, okay, so
I
part
didn't
1.
mean to do that. I suppose Soseki-san will have arrived back in Japan by now, won't he?
Yes, I should think so. He left immediately after the terrible ordeal.
Oops.
Oh, now I remember. Which would mean he should have completed the voyage already. We'll be just a few days away.
Fortnite Battle Pass!
Nice.
A fortnight ago, we had a very long telegram from him, do you remember? Complaining of seasickness. But by and large, it seemed the voyage had been going well.
Oh, I said voyage.
Yeah, you're French.
I think it was miraculous. Is something wrong with the song?
I was just wondering, what might have become of Soseki-san had he stayed in London, that's all.
You mean, as regards to the Tanzits, the Reaper?
You think he would get framed for attempted murder again? Yes, I can't help wondering if seasickness would have paled into insignificance in that case. Oh, here we go.
The Reaper! Hate that guy.
What is it they say? That no one who stands in the dock can be saved from the Reaper, right? Like the way that nightmarish trial ended on the very day we arrived in London.
Even 2 months on, also that dreadful fire is still a mystery.
Yes, but at least Soseki-san is safely out of the country by now. Presumably that means...
That the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city of London.
even if that's the case, it's still a little comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding.
If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the sword of justice himself.
Except Virginia Lestrade! Come to think of it, I wonder what he's been up to these past 2 months. Surely not wielding that sword against more acquitted defendants.
No, I don't think so. Apparently, court since our last encounter.
Oh?
Yes. Since Tosuki-san's trial, he's withdrawn from judicial service again, it seems.
Really? Just like before when he wasn't seen in court for all of 7 years. So, it's just been 7 years? Wait a minute!
7 years?
It's just been me who's had to face him since his recent spate of trials. Then, face him in his recent spate of trials, huh? Just my luck.
I wonder if luck doesn't come into it.
Sorry? What was that?
Nothing. Never mind. I
Okay,
like
then.
voicing Suzuko more. I like voicing her over
Are you
the
ready?
girls.
Are you ready? Let's do it!
Yes.
That spade has been there since we started renting this place.
Oh, that's not a spade, Naruhodo-san. It's a shovel.
No, shovels are for digging, that's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade.
No, spades are for digging. It's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel.
I don't want to dig a hole for myself, so let's leave it.
Aww.
My desk.
Notice the flowers over there.
I've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to look a little messy already.
Me too. You could tidy up once in a while.
Susato-san, I always say, making a mess is a small sacrifice to pay for being able to further your studies. And time spent tidying up is time you can't devote to the same cause.
And time spent on ridiculous arguments is time that could be better spent on some simple housework.
She wins. I'm supposed to be the lawyer here.
Yeah, that's what you make a better lawyer than you.
Shut the hell up, bro.
Hey,
Hey, look at that, a telegram. I don't remember it being bright blue. This must be the telegram. Let's see.
No, you mustn't look at that. Not under any circumstances.
All right, I won't.
I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. But you can be very mischievous at times.
And put the telegram away if you don't want people looking at it. Can I can! Hey, look, my sea anemone.
It's a sea anemone.
We were rather lucky to find that old aquarium left behind here. The prawns we put in there are doing rather well. And the anemones, too. Look at this one. I named it Kazuma.
It's a wonderful invention, isn't it? The sea behind glass. Inside your room.
Oh, Kazuma's doing some, like, flips in the water.
Okay. Another example of great Ren's greatness.
Having you clean it out and change the water isn't so great, though, is it?
Kazuma.
Kazuma, oh, look at him. He's, like, swimming backwards now.
I can't speak.
Hey, look, it's Keiji's room.
80s room.
Oh, no, it's Susato's. Do you know, I've never seen inside your room there, Susato-san. I never even peeked inside.
I should think so too. The young maiden's private chamber is a place of bitter secrets, you know.
What, are you hiding a guy in the closet? Whatever you say,
No.
young maiden.
It's not a guy. What?
Oh, is it a girl?
No.
Oh, okay. It's spring at last, and the weather is warmer now. But I love the smell of fire and the steam rising from the kettle.
Oh, would you like some tea, Naruhodo-san?
No, thank you, Susato-san, but I'm alright for now. With the green tea Susato-san makes for me from time to time and Iris's unique herbal infusions, this place is paradise for a true tea lover.
Green tea is such a wonderful accompaniment for tea cakes, don't you think?
Tea set! So this is the tea set that Susato-san brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup when she makes it. It's just so bitter!
Whoa. Tea is a drink to be enjoyed, Naruhodo-san.
Damn it, I said that out loud!
You really don't have to force yourself to drink it, you know? I don't like to see you screw up your face so.
Yeah, that face right there! Okay, let's get out of here. Oh wait, I can present stuff to you. Here, look at this! My boyfriend, Kazuma, gave it to me.
Naruhodo-san, I know that because my brother gave it to you,
Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't shut up about it.
Hmm.
It means a great deal to me. You cherish his honor, and so, each time you appear in court,
Well, it's very important to me. It shows that I'm a lawyer. That's what shows, whatever. And whenever I wear it, I feel as though it gives me strength. Through Kazuma. I absolutely can't be without it, especially when I'm at a critical point in trial. Kazuma? Kazuma, help me out! Kazuma? Kazuma! Eyeball!
but just the other day, we noticed you wearing it when we went to visit that park.
Sometimes I forget to take it off. Alright, let's get out of here. Are you ready? I'm ready for this! I'm ready!
Yes!
Here we go.
Let's go.
Alright, boys!
Morning, Rena. Morning, Susie. Oh no. Good morning, Iris.
Iris?
What is it, Rena?
What is that terrible noise? It sounds like a cat being strangled.
Sorry. Oh, yes. I noticed that, did you? Harry isn't in the best form this morning, it seems.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
Good morning. A good morning to die, perhaps. Has something happened, Mr. Sholmes? You look miserable, and the way you were playing the violin before... My analytical mind is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. Damn this blanched existence! That's all it is, my dear fellow. Nothing of consequence.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Well, Iris, isn't it time we ate? Some dry toast and insipid coffee for me. If it's not too much trouble. Talk faster! Where's Fischl? Meow.
Wagahai!
Look, it's Wagahai.
Morning, boy.
That must be some sort of tiny door for cats to use. But how did it get there? Naruhodo-sama, try and fit through it. Huh?
Well then, everyone, time for breakfast. Oh, wonderful. Let me help you, Iris.
It would indeed be a fine day to die.
Wait,
I knew something looked different. Something's missing from Mr. Sholmes' desk. It's been a while, so I don't know. You remember? Hey, Mr. Sholmes, wanting to die. Okay, let me go. Hey, Iris. Let me read your board. What you cooking up? Let her cook, bro. This is where Iris notes down ideas, isn't it? Let's see. What does it say today? Ah, the Boscombe Valley Mystery.
Oh, how intriguing. It must be the title of Iris' latest work. Oh my. Wonder what fantastic tale awaits us.
Susato-san looks like an angel, but I bet she's dreaming of the most unsavory crime you could imagine. How dare you! Hey-ya! I didn't say that out loud, did I? Come to think of it, I haven't seen Iris doing much writing recently. But there's paper already set up in the typewriter. Look, as if she's about to start.
That reminds me. When I mentioned that Iris is in the process of writing a full-fledged novel, Mr. Natsume was most impressed.
Yes. Mr. Natsume.
doing to him one time back in Japan. Said the clenched fists.
I heard that his books are actually really hard to read. Napoleon.
Napoleon.
These are all mementos of Mr. Sholm's past cases, I think. If he's been involved in any case, oh, in my case, I wonder if the beef steak from La Carnival would be on display here.
A mystery shoe, a curious hammer, Stetson lamp, some Napoleon. Ah, what an entrancing collection.
Looks like an untidy assortment of junk to me. Rather, what's on my own shelves. Rather like what's on my own shelves.
Well, you really ought to learn to keep your things in order, Mr. Naruhodo.
Why don't you tell that to Mr. Sholmes, huh? No favoritism there at all. If Sholmes was involved with his case, Hosonaga and him would be fighting over the steak. No! I need this! Please! I need to conduct my investigation! The fire's burning comfortably in the grate again today. Very different feeling to a Japanese hibachi somehow.
Oh, look at that photographic print of a lady displayed on the mantelpiece. Could it be? Yes, it must be. The woman. Oh, how exciting.
Is that supposed to mean something to me? The what? I got an achievement! I got...
Nah.
The woman?
The woman?
What is this? Oh no. The gramophone. It looks like a huge metal chest is being used as a table for tea and coffee. It seems very sturdy with an equally sturdy lock.
Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't go around opening things. I always have to keep an eye on you, don't I? Very mischievous.
How did you come to that conclusion? Oh boy. There's all sorts on these shelves, chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before.
Holes on the wall.
It's all heaped up so high, I can't help the feeling that a whole lot is going to topple down at any moment.
Oh, it's such a charmingly untidy collection of paraphernalia, isn't it?
It just looks messy to me, like my desk.
But you, Mr. Naruhodo, must learn to tidy up after yourself.
No favoritism there, then. You see this desk, this small one here? Keiji! Look at Mr. Sholmes' desk. It's completely clear. I was not clicking on that one, though. Whatever. Isn't that enormous machine usually on it?
We can never hope to understand what goes on in the great detective's mind, Mr. Naruhodo.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing goes on in this mind. I want to die. Kill me now, Iris. Okay, let's leave him to himself for now. Oh. Why, next time we're invited, we may find he's vacated the entire suite. That's scarily plausible, actually. It's gonna make us pay for all of it. Alright, Iris. What's up, girlie?
I got slapped.
I don't want to talk to you. No, I will talk to you. Let's talk to you about Wagahai. Cats! Mr. Natsume's cat seems to have settled into this new home, then.
Oh, yes. And I've become very attached to the Tawagi.
It would appear his previous owners completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfeeling creatures. Their mews are empty as the hearts of the muses.
Mr. Natsume had no intention of taking Laggy back to Japan. I wonder why he kept him in the first place.
I expect he would have taken him if he could. The pets are strictly forbidden aboard steamships in our experience.
For good reason. Terrible things can happen if the rules of passage are not obeyed.
For instance, I'm now stuck with this man of a lawyer. Huh? Is that a bad thing?
Well, I don't mind. Because Waggy is adorable.
Meow. It's like Fischl's really here. Yes, he really is. Yeah, what about the door? I don't remember seeing that tiny thing hiding in the main door before. Where did that come from?
Oh, you noticed. You are observant, Runa.
I'm ready for her theme.
Look, I use this. It's my latest invention.
What? What is that?
I call it the cat flapper mat. Gosh, a machine for making doors just for cat? That's right. You can make a cat flap for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds. And you can do it in any door at all, no matter what it's made of. It's very powerful to see.
Wouldn't it have been quicker just to make the cat flap rather than making a machine to make a cat flap?
Well, yes, maybe. But now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. Oh, I think it's wonderful. You must make one for us in the door of our office upstairs, Iris.
There's no door to the stairs, Susato. So
It's in the door of our office.
she really knows how to come up with unconventional inventions, this girl.
Power.
Alright then. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. Wanting to die. You seem to be very unhappy this morning, Mr. Sholmes. What's happened? It used to be the case that in my hands, this violence unlike the dawn chorus, its medicine and tones would make flowers bloom. It would? But now, the muses are unamused with me. The goddesses of music have thrown me over. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? What hours I have bowed? Bowed? I don't know. I think last time I said bowed, and maybe he bowed, whatever. For days even. Through the night I have endeavored to no avail. That sound, my tone, is lost. That brilliant, clear, unwavering tone. Gone forever! No more recitals of unbridled emotion!
Well, you haven't been practicing much lately, have you, Harley?
Don't worry, I'm sure it will come back to you in time. Heed my words, Mr. Naruhodo. The goddesses of the arts are fickle. One day they bestow genius on a man. The next, they unmercifully withdraw it. Oh, dear. Ugh! Why is this happening to me? If they can take if they take the turn I have for the violin from me, what's left for pity's sake? What is left? Deduction, perhaps? Isn't that what you're known for? Mr. Sholmes, I don't like to pry, but your desk looks rather empty today. Ah, well done, Miss Susato. Your observational skills do you credit. Oh, no, Mr. Sholmes, they pale into insignificance when compared to yours. You'd struggle not to notice, wouldn't you?
You mean Hurley's great analytoscope? That's at Winterbanks now.
Sorry? It's at a windy bank?
No, Windybanks, the pawnbrokery. Pawn?
What?! You mean you've pawned that enormous machine of yours? It has some considerable value, you see. Quite undeservingly.
But isn't it a very important machine for your work? I do wish you had consulted us if your situation had become so desperate. I should have gladly passed what little income I have to you.
Dear madam, things are far from desperate.
But the pawnbroker has your wonderful machine. How can it be anything but desperate?
Making use of a pawnbrokery is quite ordinary here in London, I assure you. It is? It doesn't sound so ordinary at all. Or perhaps I'd like to change the music. Oh wait, I can't! I can't play music! The goddesses hate me! It would seem that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works.
I'm back.
What's to understand exactly?
What happened?
He pawned his machine off.
Oh.
What did you mean when you said we didn't fully understand how pawnbroking works? To think the people of London to think is not in that sentence. To the people of London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks.
Thanks.
One could say window banks, huh? On Mondays, merchants relinquish their finest jackets and trappings to their pawnbroker of choice. With the money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week.
And then on Saturdays, they go to recover their things using money they've earned. I have no idea. This has been a fascinating lesson for us. Everybody does it, you see. Especially people in inner London.
And should they have the money to spare, they would purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn, should the need arise.
Oh, how ingenious. So whenever we have something that's getting in the way, leave it at Window Banks, you see.
Pawnbrokery can be thought as an extremely secure vault. We'd have thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain. English people are weird!
Of course you have to watch Harry with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you, Harry?
I once pawned an entire sofa. You what now?
Oh,
What does it matter? The world is dead to me now. God.
what did he pawn off?
Meow.
Oh, what was that?
A murder! Quick! Wagahi? Clatter, clatter, screech.
Oh. Oh my.
What was that?
Oh no. That guy's tangled up in your violin. He thinks it's a toy.
No! What's he doing to it?
Oh dear. Mr. Shul's precious violin.
Why should I care? What? I shouldn't be surprised. If the cat is a more accomplished musician than I now.
Mr. Sholmes really is in the poor spirits, isn't he? Well, anyway, put it back where it lives, shall I, Harry?
Out of the cat's reach. Whoops, out of the cat's reach, if possible. Maybe we should assess the damage.
Oops. Jesus Christ.
It's so goofy. Oh wow, that looks fine. Also, when I first looked at it, I literally said, hey, isn't that a viola? Violins are kind of smaller. So this is the violin, is it?
It's broken.
It's a Stradivarius. One of the finest violins in the world, made by the renowned Italian luthier, Antonius Stradivari. Oh, I see. It doesn't really look like anything special to me. I happened upon it and covered in dust, languishing in a pawn shop down a nondescript. What were you doing in an alleyway, bro? The broker had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings. How honorable of you. And until today, it has been my faithful companion in every great Paganini-inspired performance I have made. I ask you, is there reason to live in a world devoid of music? No. To tolerate this blanched existence? No! There is none. I would also hate to live in a world without music.
Mr. Sholmes?
What, dear madam, what? My thoughts are preoccupied with fancies of release from this dull routine. Yes, I was just in the middle of considering whether I should die or not.
Well, if it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think?
What do you mean, Mrs. Ethel?
Susie's right. Yes. The tone of the wood is completely different. And that's not all. I'm sure there was no crack here before.
Okay, there's the different... Hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, wait, it's not even the right size, is it? What's this?
I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Sholmes, but that instrument isn't a violin at all.
Then, what?
I believe it's an entirely different instrument called a viola.
What? Whoops, my mic.
Mr. Sholmes, are you alright?
You're right! You are quite right! This isn't my faithful Stradivarius! So what? Pray, is this piece of string flotsam? Not your faithful performing partner, then? How many partners do you have?
I see what must have happened.
You do, Iris?
This is just a simple mix-up.
Sounds like Iris might be able to tell us exactly what's happened if we ask her. In my mind, I was like, what if I rewrite this scene to be like...
Wait, is this DGS1?
Yep.
I thought it was DGS2, whoops.
I was like, what if I rewrite this scene so that Darian was there? And he's like, yeah, that doesn't look like your violin. And Sholmes wasn't listening until everyone else told him to. I was like, well, that's you, not me. What did you mean by mix-up, Iris?
I see. This viola, I mean, was at Windybanks until last week. Pawnbrokers?
Now Mr. Sholmes' beloved musical partner. Is that convincing enough to pretend I care? There's a problem from the east, with which you are no doubt familiar, my dear fellows. Always let a beloved child travel.
Yes, indeed.
Great. You sent your beloved violin to the pawnbrokers and hoped that it would experience personal growth?
What a wonderful idea. Except no.
Last week, I pawned my great analytoscope in order to release my precious instrument. But it would appear Mr. Windybank mistakenly furnished me with this tawdry fiddle instead. Tawdry fiddle? But my ears cannot be deceived by the hollow timbre of this piece of timber. No, but your every sense was deceived by the fact it just had strings. Pshaw! A fine state of affairs this is. And why I always say, Mr. Naruhodo, never trust a pawnbroker. They will try to fiddle you on every dime.
Earlier you told us you could think of a pawnbroker as an extremely secure vault.
Yeah, see, watch this. If I press T and I scroll all the way back up. Come, Mr. Naruhodo, dilly-dallying will get you nowhere. Sorry? Crunching your toast with that vacant aspect, freezing your coffee so obtusely. Are you not a little embarrassed by your own conduct, considering the urgency which we are faced? With which we are faced.
You must visit Mr. Windybank's brokery at once. That's right, isn't it, Mr. Sholmes?
Precisely, Miss Cisetto. Without a moment's delay. But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs.
Oh.
My dear fellow, surely you do not still intend to crunch your bacon with an increasingly vacant aspect, to press your egg with ever more obtusely. Alright, say no more. Let's go then.
That way, Irina. I'll be happy to heat it up for you again later.
Thank you, Iris. Flash forward to later, she's just like throwing it in the fire. As it happens, I am rather curious to see what a British pawnbrokers looks like. Whoops. Can I talk to you?
The 3D models for this one is a lot smoother.
And it's literally right after, this game came out right at, like, this is the next game.
How does it, what's the difference though? It's so hard to tell. Hold on. I don't know how to, like, identify what makes the AJ one look so weird.
In my opinion, the Apollo Justice models, like Phoenix, Trucy, and Apollo, look weird because they were originally 2D.
Yeah,
from a 2D game, so they tried to adapt it, and while Athena and, like, Jinxie, they looked really good because they were originally made for this 3D game.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
These guys, I don't know, they just, like...
Yeah, they just started off.
Kazuya Nuri just, like, took over and said, "Do this!" So
Do this
is
instead.
a, British pawnbrokery.
Oh my. There are all sorts of tools and contraptions in here that I've never laid eyes on before.
Hey, look at all those clocks. That reminds me of a case we had. Clocks. Ah, Susato-san, and that spark of wonder in your eyes. Come to score. You can't wait to score the shelves, can you? I get the impression you enjoy places like this.
Oh look, it's the box.
Oh yeah,
The box. Oh yes. I don't know why, but seeing such a lot of things I don't understand is a real thrill for me.
Woe is me, Mr. Naruhodo. Do I spy government secrets? What? Where? Where?
Where?
Hey, look, it's
I
Kazuma.
need to reveal this in court.
Ryunosuke, look, it's Kazuma. It's Kazuma. Kazuma's over there. Government secrets are over there. Where? My dear fellows, let us not forget why we are here.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes.
I change clothes quickly. We are calling on matters of business, not pleasure. And clearly Mr. Sholmes means business too, judging from the spark of fury in his eyes. Bro is standing on business.
He's punching her.
Yeah, Mr. Sholmes, welcome back. Did you hear that brazen welcome? Well, yes, we are potential customers after all. We are disgruntled customers, Mr. Naruhodo, and it's time to inform Mr. Windbank of our ire. Come! The fight is afoot! Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Ah! Why'd you punch me? Naturally, you will recall this, which I retrieved from you some days ago. Yes. This is second-rate fiddle, isn't my faithful instrument, Mr. Winterbank. The fiddle is also different. The color of the wood is different. It has holes in it. It's not even the same size.
A wonderful summary of our observations, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm so very sorry, sir. How utterly unforgivable of me. An inexcusable mistake for a pawnbroker. There is only one way to make amends. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh!
I shall have to take my own life!
No.
Do it then, you won't.
Whose theme is this?
I don't think that would be necessary, it's like, what is it called? A farcical comedy. It's just like, it usually played with, Patricia and Rolly.
Yeah, I remember that, but...
If I may just say one thing before I pop off.
Pop off.
Slay!
Pop off.
Ah, yes. It was you, sir, Mr. Sholmes, who took it upon himself to remove the item the other day, I believe. Sorry. As I recall, I entered the storeroom to fetch your violin when I heard, "Ah, here it is!" You did. And when I turned to controvert you, you had taken the violin left, sir. However, there can be no doubt that the blame lies firmly at my own door for allowing you to leave. So I shall not grumble or grouse any longer. May this guilt die with me! No, stop, my dear feather. The fault is mine. Oh, okay. I'll shoot you then.
hear that the fight is over.
What the heck just happened? I do humbly apologize, Mr. Winterbank. Evidently, my questionable disposition precipitated this tragedy. Well, you wouldn't be Mr. Herlock Sholmes without that questionable disposition now, would you? Haha! I do believe you may be right, sir. It's either laugh or cry, I suppose. Me, I'm partial to crying. You are, it must be said, one of my more challenging customers. I needn't remind you of the peculiar collection of items you brought through my door in the
What
past.
does a pawnbroker do?
This is just a single pen, Mr. Sholmes. Yes, pawn it. No.
It's a pawnbroker anyway. Pawnbrokery. Oh, kill your items?
In the extreme, ma'am, for example, the unpublished manuscript of an eponymous work, the novels of Herlock Sholmes or some such.
Oh my! A new full-fledged novel? An unpublished? A story I have yet to read, you mean?
Oh, forgive me!
Hey, before you die, tell me more.
Maybe you should tell him to not kill himself?
Girl? I must know more. Tell me everything.
Oh, look at that! Like, Herlock pulls the trigger. Oh no, I guess he can't tell you anything about the manuscript now. So sad. Anyways. Wow, City of the Sun is really fired up now.
Is there really an unpublished story under this very roof?
Well, one day the gentleman here brought in an old metal chest, you see. I should like to entrust this to your care for a while, Mr. Winterbank. For a chest like that, 1 shilling, sir, not a farthing more. It houses something of very great value indeed. The latest manuscript, recounting the adventures of one of Mr. Herlock Sholmes. I beg your pardon, a manuscript? You wish to deposit a manuscript? Indeed I do, for I'm confident it will be quite safe here. And that was that. As such, Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom. Mr. Sholmes, is that really true? No, it isn't. Mr. Sholmes, did you just kill him? No. Do I sense that someone doesn't want to talk about this? I continue to pay your fee, do I not? Then kindly continue to store my belongings. Securely. Of course, sir, of course. They're safe and sound with me, I assure you, on my life. This is all very strange. Hey, cool music box over there. I wonder, could I ask you something? A gentleman from the east, I see. Yes, that sable suit. I suppose I could offer you 6p for it. Without wishing to offend, the tone is somewhat dull. Sorry? But for your splendid attire, ma'am, 5 guineas no less. The colors are exquisite, the design exotic. Eastern artistry at its finest, may I say.
Oh my, 5 guineas, you say? How interesting.
Why do I feel as though I've suffered some sort of defeat here? Yeah, he looks so boring that he's not worth much. Actually, I was hoping to ask you about your business. I've heard it said that pawnbrokeries are used rather like banks here in London. Winterbanks, sir. Indeed, many customers utilize the establishment as you described.
Did you drop the cup?
No. I appreciate the items and offer I appraise the items and offer them a proportionate loan and 2 months of secure storage. If in that time they repay the original sum to me plus the agreed interest, their items are happily returned.
What happens if they don't pay you the money?
I burn it! The items are offered for sale in my shop, as you can see on the shelves behind me.
So you never sell items before the 2 months has passed, then?
Can I buy this music box from you? That's right, ma'am, that's right. Which means some considerable responsibility rests on my shoulders. You didn't answer my question. Can I buy the music? Should the customer's precious belongings be lost, the only recompense is for me to end it all. The very idea, Mr. Winterbank, is an absurdity. One should never take one's demise so casually. That's the man who was telling us it was a good day to die only this morning. And let us not forget that I've already helped you take measures to ensure such a tragedy never occurs.
Oh lord.
What sort of measures? There's guns on the ceiling!
I just got the idea of Sholmes being emo with the fucking black hair and like heavy eyeliner Zed style.
Let me introduce you to the concept art.
Oh yeah, I
I
remember
engineered
that.
a simple device which Mr. Winterbank was installed here in the shop. I call it the red-handed recorder. I gotta stop dropping things. Is that not so, Mr. Winterbank? What was that deep sigh about? I'm going to get robbed, aren't I? What on earth is a red-handed recorder? Use your eyes, my dear fellow. There are two just below the ceiling. Oh, hey, look at this cool music box. Mr. Naruhodo. I said the ceiling, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, okay.
I can see what appears to be a camera attached to some sort of timing device.
Very astute. It is indeed a camera furnished with some 100-piece of celluloid film. And it's every 30 minutes precisely that the camera automatically records the appearance of the shop. Yeah, I have an example I can show you. I'm sure this won't be important later. Ah yes, a print from the camera said to record the activity at the shop counter. And developed this special type of film so sensitive it produces a crystal clear image even in darkness. Really, that's extraordinary.
Yes, you can clearly see the counter and the door behind it. Oh.
I'm sure this won't be important.
I'm sure it won't.
So you see, were someone to enter the premises with ill intent, his identity would summarily be exposed.
So like when does it? How many times?
Every 30
Interval?
minutes.
Oh, okay. But did you not say the photographic prints were taken at 30-minute interval?
Hey, good job, Susato-san, you answered the question. Indeed. As you say, my dear madam.
And what if the incident were to occur in between times?
One could only say that would be a cruel twist of fate.
Twist?
Must
Like
confess,
twisted karma in his last bow?
I must confess, your devices have been giving me some cause for distress as of late. I beg your pardon, Mr. Winterbank. Surely they are anything but distressing, reassuring as the word. It's the cost of the film, sir. You must graciously place not one but 2 cameras in my shop after all, which means I must pay for nigh on 100 utterly useless prints every single day. I'm afraid the cost of the film will break me before I'm very much older. I believe a gun will break you before you can pay back. Nevertheless, a small price to pay to ensure the safety of my preferred pawnbroker, you know? My dear fellows, we verge on an age where safety and security come at a price. Oh, heaven help us. Onessa from the heavens on a cloud, please watch over this man. Now then, Mr. Sholmes, allow me to return your precious violin. KG, are you praying over there? No, I'm not.
Does
Ah, the
not
very
even
thing.
look remotely similar to the viola. So
The very thing. Thank you, Mr. Winterbank. Perhaps this might mark the end of the peculiar items you tried to pop him. Because if anything were to happen to one of them, this would be the only answer. I really think you ought to stop waving that gun around. Someone could get hurt. Fear not! Sorry. I've only loaded a single bullet, so no one but myself could possibly be harmed. That's not really what I meant. Good day to you then, Mr. Winterbank. It's been a pleasure as always, Mr. Sholmes. Hmm?
Almost Naruhodo. Now we can explore at last.
Okay. Hey, how about this thing right here? Where's my arrow keys? Oh, I can't even. Oh. Whatever.
What an assortment of things there are on these shelves here. Crockery, footwear, clocks, and watches. Almost anything you care to imagine.
Hey, a candlestick! That was a murder weapon in one of the cases. Of investigations.
Oh lord, I think something's going on with my earbuds.
Those are fortified items offered for sale by the pawnbroker. What does that really mean, though? When you pawn, or it's pop an item, the broker loans you money against its worth. He stores the item for an agreed period of time, after which the loan must be repaid. If not, he is free to display it in his shop for sale, at a price of his choosing. Yes, now that you've explained it, I'm noticing little price tags on everything. Of course, simply by paying the agreed interest on the loan, one can extend the period for safekeeping. So I may pawn that black garb of yours without fear, my dear fellow. My treasured university form? Never! It embodies my student spirit! KJ, you'd agree with me, right? Yeah. Well, I just like this better than London clothes.
Now, what do you suppose this rather enormous machine does?
It seems to have two little windows for looking through. Allow me to enlighten you, my dear fellows. What you are looking at is a stereoscope.
Stereoscope. Fascinating.
It is aptly named, I assure you. Look through the eyepieces and see for yourself.
Oh, I should be delighted to. Excuse me a moment while I just have a look.
Just before you do, there is something I should point out. My dear fellows, in order to see the image properly, stereoscopically, as it were, you'll need to be cross-eyed. This sounds like an Emma line. Scientifically speaking. However, if that is beyond you, it is of little consequence today.
Alright then, I'm going to try it.
There she goes.
Mr. Naruhodo, he must see at once.
Oh, alright then. What did I think when I first thought of this? I think I thought I was like gonna see a dead body. A picture of a dead body. Oh, I need to be cross-eyed. Just try looking at my nose. Hey, I know this girl. She was a juror. What the? I don't believe it. It's just a photographic print, but it seems like you could reach out and touch it. Yes, the sense of death is startling, is it not? Stereoscopes are one of London's many fads. They are often found in little stalls in the park. People queue for hours to see them.
Why? Why are people meddling with such black magic?
Like birthday candles. It is not magic, my dear madam. It is, well, far too complicated to explain at present. We shall save this lesson for another day.
Oh.
Okay. I can look at the calendar. It's not a calendar you could easily miss, is it? 15th April. Today's date. Yes, that's not for sale, I must point out. It is an Eastern-style page-a-day calendar. Every night at midnight, I tear off the front page to reveal the following day's date. The perfect calendar for a tearaway fellow such as yourself, Mr. Winterbank. Who's it who walked out of here with the wrong violin before? Well, when the agreed storage period has passed without repayment, articles are forfeited, you see. So you have to keep a close eye on the date. It's something of pawnbroker's obsession, you might say.
Yes, I can see you're very dedicated to your job.
Oh, hey, look, there's a handheld one.
Ooh. Look at this. Whatever could it be used for?
A stereoscope. I have no idea.
There's a small catch just here. Look.
We're going to open it, aren't we? Uh-oh.
Oh my, that's amazing. It has some sort of spring-loaded mechanism.
Which we'll never manage to put back to the way it was before. Hmm? What are you two doing? What? Us? Nothing! No, nothing at all. Whatever this device is, it seems to have a pair of little windows to look through. Feels as though I've seen something rather similar to this elsewhere. Actually... What am I supposed to look at now? Oh, clocks.
Look at the box. Look at this. What could this lovely big shiny box be?
Oh, the music box. That, my dear madam, is a music box. Surely you have such things in your own country?
Oh my, yes, but I've certainly never seen one so large before. I love listening.
Shall we listen a while? Let's hear it.
Oh, what a sublime sound.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Naruhodo, what are you hearing? It just says government secrets over and over again. Government secrets, government secrets, government secrets. Maybe I should, like, reveal it to the court or something.
It's like the music of angels.
I never heard anything like it before in my life. This is me. I realized this particular specimen is the larger fuck! Hold on. This particular specimen is one of the larger variety, commonly found in public houses and restaurants. There's a metal disc inside, on which the notes to be played are recorded. Simply by placing the disc with another, any music you care to imagine can be played.
This totally won't be important later. My goodness, what simply delightful machine.
Delphite indeed. What does that mean, Mr. Zeto? Is it a new word you invented? Oh, I forgot to say my words.
Science and technology advance at such an overwhelming pace.
Did someone say science? Emma Sky.
What are you doing in London?
Hold on. What? Only a tuppence for it. Oh, this is Gina. Just Gina. I just realized.
What? Only tuppence for it? That ain't fair, and you know it. This article is barely worth
a penny, miss. I cannot offer more.
Gina.
Sounds like there's an argument brewing over by the counter.
Come on, that can't be right. How you even had a proper buttress at it?
I've seen all I need to see, young girl. Oh, wait, don't we know? I'm sure I recognize her.
Oh, yes. It's the young lady. From a gilded trial 2 months ago. Woo! Gina!
I don't want to do this. She's a chancer. Commonly called a pickpocket. I don't know what voice I gave you. Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye. Hey, miss.
Bennett, you lot. Hello, Mr. Strahd. I hope you've been well. She's just so elegant, and she's just... Hey, what? Remember me then, do ya?
Load the gun! Load the gun! Well, I remember being completely surrounded by smoke, that's for sure.
So, what are you doing in here? Down and out, like the rest of us. Nothing to eat. Come to pop that black weasel sorry coat your butt.
What is it about this black uniform that makes everyone comment on it? You're so plain! Get some variety in your life, bro. Good day. Unless I'm much mistaken. You stole from my daughter!
Mr. Sholmes.
So, you have something of value to pawn, do you? Allow me to see the article. I shall negotiate with Mr. Winterbank on your behalf.
Or the other one. I don't need no help from some stuck-up D. Get out of my business. Go on, I'll make trouble for you.
As you wish, Miss Lestrade. I will happily remove myself from your presence. He walks outside, he just sits on the ground. He's really done it. He's gone.
He's actually gone. He's just sitting outside.
Sitting on the ground.
Staring in through the window.
I'm sorry, but as I said, there's really no room for negotiation here. What is that thing he has in his hand? Some kind of metal disc?
You, go on. Leave me alone. Mrs. Strahd, just pretend we aren't here. We shan't be offended in the slightest.
I might be. I know who will be offended. Mr. Strahd. Susato-san can really stand her ground when she wants to. Why isn't she a lawyer?
Whatever.
Hi, Miss Lestrade. I don't mean to examine.
I love her so much.
Wait, actually, is he doing the thing? No, he isn't. He's just like not there.
I wish he was. He's just staring in through the window with his face pressed to the glass.
Somehow I didn't really think you were the sort of person who used a pawnbroker, Miss Lestrade.
Yeah, I am, alright? I'm a Londoner, just like everyone else. That a problem, is it?
No, not at all. It's just that... Well,
Oh, I get it. I know what you're thinking. That thing probably don't even belong to her. Probably got it from the Dave, didn't she? Yeah, I can see it written all over your TV face.
I might have been thinking something along those lines.
You're not going to deny it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Alright then, I'm just gonna come out and ask you straight. Do you pawn things that you steal from other people?
Well, I don't know how best to answer that, really.
I was blackmailed into doing this.
Suppose. Sometimes. You're not going to deny it either, Mr. Strahd?
We're very truthful people here, Miss Isabel.
Well, not this time, alright? I swear. That thing belongs to me.
The disc that Mr. Windibank is holding. Perhaps we should see what he has to say about all this.
I wonder what it's stored on it.
I wonder what's on it.
I wonder what's stored on it.
Hey, you. Miss Lestrade's disc. Not even her disc.
Mr. Windibank, what exactly is this metal disc that Mrs. Strahd has brought in? It seems to have hundreds of tiny little bumps on its surface.
It's a music disc, you see. For use inside a music box. In a music box?
wonder... What? You don't even know what a music box is? You Eastern London, not even too savvy, eh?
I know what a music box is, I've just never seen one of these discs before. Small protrusions on the metal disc encode the tune to be played out on by the music box. You simply insert the disc and set the machine going and your beautiful music plays.
It's so incredible. Tell us what tune is on this disc.
Well, I'm afraid I couldn't tell you that. There's so many different types of music boxes you see, British made, German, Swiss. I have no way of knowing what particular machine this disc was made for. I see.
Behind
And that's that in a nutshell.
Behind you.
I wouldn't have any customers look for an item like this even if the young lady forfeited it. Really, I'm already offering more than I should at a penny.
The pocket alive. He told me, he said it was, well.
He?
He?
Who?
Never you mind. I mean, just right, that's all. That takes worth a good money, I know it is.
Well then you'll have to try your luck at another pawnbrokers, won't you?
Nah.
Okay
I
then.
love voicing DGS characters. My favorite ones so
She's
far.
been in before, of course, this little tattered Damalian. Huh? And bought some dubious article with every single time I add.
Dubious? What are you trying to say? An honest customer, me.
So, is there something dubious about the disc she brought in today? Well, if only it were that simple. Sorry, what do you mean? What she actually brought in was a storage ticket.
Huh. A storage ticket. So... Mr. Strahd has actually come to redeem an article for me today. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. A guy like me has a lot of stuff what needs storing.
Alright, yes, that's definitely dubious. The article in question would have been forfeited at midnight tonight. But as she gave me the ticket for it and repaid both the loan and the interest, I was obliged to return the article to her. I don't remember if she brought up that money herself or was given that money by the guy.
What was the article? Do tell us, Mr. Windybank.
Oh, she's wearing it, dumbass. Look at her. Little scamp is. Oh my god. It's the overcoat that she redeemed. Oh.
Come on, what's wrong with that? It fits, don't it? I mean, it's mine, so of course it does. So defensive. So, about the disc then? How does that come into all of this?
It's like Ryunosuke when everyone mentions his uniform. Oh, the disc is something else. New article to pawn if the girl and I can agree a price. I'm confused. I thought you said that Miss Lestrade brought in a storage ticket today. It's really quite simple. Yes, the child brought me a storage ticket and the money owed on it, as you say. Wait, was that me or whatever? For this heavy black coat which you returned to her in care, as I understood it.
It was Windybanks before this.
Yes, that's right, and rather unsurprisingly, as soon as the little ragamuffin put the thing on, she went rifling through the pockets. You mean...
What? Don't you know it's rude to that, lady?
You're surprised women got pockets on their coats, do you? No, not really.
Ah, I see. So it came from the pocket of the overcoat, did it?
I love her sprite, she's like, aha! If you mean this disc, then yes, exactly, ma'am.
And she immediately tried to pawn it.
Quite a high price as well. This is all rather suspicious, I think.
Give it up. I'm just trying to pawn something like anyone else would. Mr. Strahd, may I ask who deposited the overcoat here in the first place?
No!
Well, me.
It doesn't really appear to be your size.
Me old man. It's me old man, isn't it? Oh.
Oh.
No, it isn't. She's lying. Trust me.
Oh.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
but like, you know. Yeah, I know, but... Is it Mrs. Lestrade? But like, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes, this death of an enemy is all rather suspicious.
Gregson Lestrade.
Out of my way, please.
Ew, him. I hate him. Hate his ass.
Who's this picture postcard English gentleman? My name is Benedict Cumberbatch. I Jojo pose. Good day to you, ladies. Gentlemen.
What's the problem, eh?
I'm white. There's always a problem. Please don't take that out of context. We're both people of color here.
I'm taking you out of context.
There's no problem, as long as you remove yourself. I've a matter to discuss with the proprietor. And if you intend to make a problem out of it, I shall see you outside, little girl. For the hiding, I'm gonna beat you up!
Excuse me?
I'm gonna beat you up out there, little girl.
Look, ain't it obvious? I ain't done talking with him yet. If you think you're such a gent, you should know when to wait when in line.
Well, you are an imprudent little brat, aren't you? As well as a pickpocket.
Eh? Who are you? How do you know who I am?
The question is, how do you not know who I am? How do you not know who I am? You haven't the courtesy to even remember the faces of your victims, it seems.
What? You mean from you?
You don't remember? Yeah, I don't actually remember if you did or not. Broca? Yes, sir. You like my cool top hat? I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you now. Yes, The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once.
Mine. No, that's a lie. What's he trying to pull?
Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel, and needless to say,
Jojo.
any music box discs too. Jojo, pose! Pose! Pose!
No. Navid. Just can't. And the old man's. Oh, it was. Now it's mine. Carl.
Sticking with that one, huh?
Goodness, Mr. Naruhodo.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very awkward situation.
Yes, indeed. So let's leave.
I'm afraid a
think-
murder will happen.
I think perhaps... Okay, fine. I think perhaps we should hear both sides of the story in a little more detail.
So pretty. She's so pretty. Mrs. Shaw, is what the gentleman is saying? What do you think?
Oh my god!
It's all lies, ain't it? Obviously.
These guys don't trust anyone, huh?
I swear on my life, I ain't never laid eyes on that dandy before.
Let's hear it now, you little ragamuffin. I don't believe you. You stole it, didn't you? That ticket you brought in here just now.
No, I swear. I swear to God.
She's telling the truth here. It was barely an hour ago. I was walking along the street minding my own business when this little gutterling ran into me. I knew at once what had happened. I've been robbed yet again.
The Mad Hatter.
I thought to myself, the Mad Hatter.
Yet again.
Those wretched pickpockets. Yet
Or
again.
Baghdad.
Oh yes, as you can see, I'm a man of impeccable style.
Motherfucker looks like the Mad Hatter, but instead of he got a chessboard pattern.
Speaking as Ven right now, the last person who told me they have impeccable style turned out to be a murderer.
Which one?
So, Florent Labelle.
Yeah.
I hate him.
This isn't the first time that I've been targeted by these black slum scoundrels.
What? Dear.
Now then,
No.
relinquish my overcoat. Come along now, Miss Lestrade, give the good gentleman his coat back. If you're going to cause trouble, I shall have no choice but to call the police.
Hold on. When's everyone thinking it's me?
So you're in black, huh?
Look at the dandy clothes.
Wait, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, because everyone was, like, making fun of me for wearing black clothes, and now you have
Is
black
that a
coat.
problem with me?
So, it's like, you know, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
She's like all up in his face.
No.
Ew.
I'm sorry, but no one's going to believe you.
Victor, get your sister. Well, about evidence. Yeah.
Oops.
Where's the evidence that I've stolen something there? Come on, let's see it.
This isn't a courtroom, dumbass. I don't need evidence. But I do have it, naturally.
You what?
The evidence being.
Am I a key witness in this, Susato-san?
I think we both are.
Oh, God. Evidence that the article Miss Lestrade redeemed actually belongs to this gentleman.
Of course. You'd only consult Mr. Windybank's ledger to know the truth. We'll be able to look up the name of the person who deposited the article in the first place.
Unfortunately, I'm
That was an
stupid,
article.
so I don't do that. Yes, brilliant.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You don't. He no wanna. He no wanna.
I know no wanna. But why not?
He
I know no wanna.
Yes.
You know, some of them are anonymous.
Nice to say.
I know no wanna.
What then how can you know if an article belongs to the person asking to redeem it?
I guess. Oh, it's quite simple.
There's no explanation.
Good, sir. Might I trouble you for the watchword associated
God,
with the
I'm
article in
lightheaded now.
question?
Brother,
Of course. It's...
the chessboard.
Ha!
Jojo.
Professor.
Oh.
Professor.
Professor?
How did I not realize this before?
Professor. Professor.
Professor. Did someone say professor? Yes, that's right. That's all the evidence we need.
What?
What's the evidence that Genshin Asugi's the professor? Oh, I guess that's all the evidence we need. Guilty!
That's so shit.
This gentleman's the rightful owner of the article without a doubt. The watchword. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Watchword.
What the hell is a watchword?
The fuck is a watchword?
So these watchwords, Mr. Winterbank. Just as
It's
explained.
watching words. It's like watching birds.
Yeah. The words fly around the room and you just have to look at one of them.
Oh, there's one right now. It's the a rare species of duh.
Duh.
Huh?
I never ask customers their names when they deposit items with me. Because I know no wanna. Oh,
What the fuck?
there are
Sherlock,
many reasons
you
why
doing?
certain customers would like to keep their activities secret.
What is he doing?
Oh,
The
that
fuck
wasn't
is he
exactly
doing?
a subtle glance at Mr. Sholmes now, was it?
No.
Great detectives have no dark secrets. Not at all.
He's a great detective.
Hey, Mr. Naruhodo, have I ever complimented that red headband around your sword there? Who did it belong to again?
Oh,
Kazuma, my partner.
no.
Oh yeah, him.
What's his last name?
What's his last name again?
Me no wanna.
Yes, well anyway, that's why I always ask for a watchword whenever I accept a new article. You know, I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, Darien would probably be talking to Ryunosuke one time. I was like, yeah, you don't look like a lawyer. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just stepping in for my friend. Your friend? Who? Kazuma Asugi. Kazuma Asugi.
Big lying.
Asugi, you say.
Okay. Yes. In many ways, it's like a secret combination of numbers used to unlock a vault. The date, deposit, the description, and a watchword. And of course, I just don't want to talk for you anymore.
You don't wanna.
I know no wanna. And I've supplied you with the. Just give me my thing. Can I have my thing now, please?
Give us the thing.
Give me my thing.
Whatever the thing is. Hand it over.
Give me my thing back with the watchword professor.
Oh look, there's the word flying over right now. Hello.
Oh, dumb. Okay, I see it. Well, perfectly correct information, sir.
What ow?
Did you hurt yourself, Miss Lestrade, or what?
Ow.
Hurt herself or is
Really,
it
this
just
is
her
beyond the
accent?
joke now. There's no further room for doubt.
And
What do I do now?
maybe
What
we
did I
should.
say?
I don't.
Picture postcard gentleman. Excuse me, but who are you? One would expect the inquirer to introduce himself first. Though clearly you are not British, so perhaps our ways are foreign to you. Sorry,
Wow.
yes, we're from the Empire of Japan. We're studying here. Oh yes, Japan. I've heard talk of the place. Its inhabitants
Pose.
live on some fiery, brown-colored soup, dressed with exotic spices.
What the fuck?
Why is this music playing? Why is this music playing?
Whose song is this?
This is Giselle Brett's.
The
And
fuck?
Hosonaga's. I don't know.
No.
It plays with Giselle Brett and Hosonaga, and I guess this guy too now. You might be thinking of somewhere else. What was that theatrical gesticulation about? But perchance. And you can't just say perchance. Anyway, if you are the gentleman, sir, you offer your own name first before inquiring after the name of another. Perchance, yes. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a lawyer. Well, a student of law, really.
My name is Susato Mikotoba. I am Mr. Naruhodo's assistant.
I see. My name is Benedict. Yes.
Hey.
Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm gonna call him Benedict Cumberbatch from now on. Enchanté. I'm French too, I suppose. He's so refined in how he holds himself and how he
He's a
speaks,
French
but that
egg.
name is suspicious. Benedict Cumberbatch?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's
What
not a
are we
real
doing here?
name. Now to the matter at hand. My overcoat. Return it at once. To someone with style to carry it off.
Every movie makes, everything takes.
I'll
Stand
be
watching.
watching you.
I love voicing DGS.
Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching. That's the end of the matter. And thank you for your custom, Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch, sir. I'm calling him Benedict Cumberbatch for the rest of the thing.
He has the energy of Benedict Cumberbatch. He's even acting like it.
Until he tells us that his name is not Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm calling him Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's
Such reason. Such reason. I might come back here.
Why grown-ups?
You what now? You're a cannibal?
How old is he now again?
That's because I'm a...
How old is he? No clue.
She's 17.
Yeah.
Wow. More, you know?
Just because I'm a diva, no one thinks that makes me a liar.
At least she owns up to being a pickpocket.
Yeah,
The contents of the coat
Yeah.
pockets, if you please, broker. But of course... Huh?
Oh.
Okay, not talking to me. But of course, sir, here's the disc for you. Just this one? Pardon, sir? I was expecting another. That is, I deposited another. Another desk. Oh dear. I regret to inform you, sir, that it was deposited with me and merely the disc happened to be in one of the pockets. Yeah, something.
Something.
So, gutterling, you're hiding what's more than. Just give it to me, please. Come on.
English is not Englishing.
Anyway, don't know nothing about it.
You don't know muffins?
Muffins.
The Muffin Man.
Very.
Muffin.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man! I shall bid you farewell. Say goodbye to style. I'm gonna shoot you.
Goodbye, style. We'll
Wait
see
a
you.
minute. Disc. And mine.
So they're both. Oh!
Oh,
shit!
What do you think you're doing, you little tramp? You've
Wait.
drawn blood, you filthy animal, from my gloved hands.
Oh
What?
my, yes. There's blood on the disc.
How? He has gloves on his hands. Because of those
What?
sharp little bumps. The man must have scratched his finger on. He has gloves!
Yes, gloves. I'm a vessel, right? Don't give me old man. Girl, your father's been dead for a decade. You're not having it. Oi, you, take it.
Me?
If I ain't on it, they'll have it off me again. Full of it.
Miss Lestrade, why is this so important to her? The East End's gonna be set on fire.
I wonder why. Maybe
You there.
there's something belonging to
In the
her
black
father.
livery, whatever. And that does to me at once, please.
No, don't.
Sorry.
He's lying. Grown-ups are all liars.
Listen, that hold on,
go,
this is
go,
not
go.
the time to sneeze. Sorry, I couldn't hold it. What do I do now? How am I going to resolve? Of Naruhodo Ryunosuke? This!
Naruto.
I know how to do it. Are you guys ready?
Where, okay.
Boom.
Time to get him.
Check it
Mr.
out.
Sholmes.
Mr. Sholmes? What are you examining with such a keen interest there? As you enjoy a bar of caramel, I see.
Mr. Sholmes. Oh no.
You found me at last, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry. After that young pickpocket sent me on my way, I was forced to look in the shadows. Cruelly ostracized as the rest of you partook in the jovial atmosphere of fellowship. I had nothing to occupy my mind, but was too ashamed to let society see what my downfall had done to me. So feigning mock interest, I pretended to examine the tedious trinkets in this desolate place. Whilst, as you shrewdly observed, knowing on the only friend I have left, the 7% solution caramel. Caramel? Wait, how do they say? Pray, do you claim to understand the depths of my despair, Mr. Naruhodo? But how could you? I was so lonely, so desperately lonely.
Darian,
His
where are
eyes
you?
are saying
why
otherwise.
didn't
He
you-
looks very bored.
Darian, where are you? He walks in the shop. Oh no, not Lonely Sholmes again. I'm not dealing with that one.
Lonely Sholmes. No,
And why on
I'm
earth
not
didn't you
doing
rejoin the
this.
conversation? Things have gone from bad to worse here, you know. Yes, I overheard much of your conversation, which you didn't include me in. Or rather, in my craving for human contact, my ears devoured every word that was uttered. You really were sad, weren't you?
What?
Mr. Sholmes. This is awful for you.
Favoritism is not existent here, huh? It would seem that my inferences are correct.
Oh, surely you're not about to tell us.
That I want to die again? Absolutely I am.
Wait. Oh shit, are we gonna...
You've solved the entire case once again?
He hasn't. He probably...
My
no,
dear
actually,
madam,
he hasn't.
sometimes I wonder, were my genius for deduction to be that word...
Commoditized.
Commoditized. Yep, yeah, commoditized. How much could I pawn it for? It seems Mr. Storms has had another of his flashes of inspiration. He saw Darian walk past the door.
He just saw Darian walk past the door and then he's
Darian
like...
was like
"I
about to
have
go
my-"
into the pawn shop, but then he like saw through the glass all of them. He was like, "Yeah, no, not today," and
Yes,
just
no.
walks off.
But who knows?
I have an idea.
But who knows if it will help to resolve the Naruhodo Ryunosuke, the situation between Mr. Strahd and the mysterious gentleman. What's the right thing to do here?
You listen to the deduction. You might as well listen to the crazy man.
I gotta leave in an hour, so I'm gonna do this next time.
Alright.
We've done it, people!
We've started BDS.